Hey you guys, good morning. So I've had something on my mind for about a day, and I needed to get it off my chest. I had a client yesterday who became very emotional over the phone, and she started to say how, the older she got, the more tired she became. She says, her words were, when you get older, you just get tired. It's like life, it just becomes so hard. And in that moment, I wanted to give her words of encouragement, but due to the nature of my job and some compliance issues, I couldn't really go there the way I wanted to. But I needed to say something. You are only tired if you tell yourself that you're tired. We speak our circumstances into existence, and I struggle with this all the time. I have a manager who always tells me, Shanice, what did I tell you about professing things like that? Don't say, it could be something simple. I can say I have a migraine, and he'll go, no, you don't have a migraine. You're telling yourself you have a migraine. Okay? And at first I thought it was silly. I was like, okay, whatever. But then, as you think about it, it's like, when we tell ourselves we can't do something, when we tell ourselves it's impossible, when we tell ourselves it doesn't make sense, that becomes our reality. We have to learn to believe in who we are, believe in what we're capable of becoming. We have to learn to be able to look in the mirror and tell ourselves even something as simple as, you're beautiful. I remember one time I stood in front of the mirror, and I was just going to tell myself that. I was going to tell myself, you're beautiful. And I literally broke down crying because I didn't feel that way. And it's so crazy that we expect our significant others, our friends, our lovers, our partners to feel that way about us when we cannot even look in the mirror and feel that way about ourselves. Life gets hard, and it does not get easier. We run into situations that are out of our control. But it's crazy that I'm about to say this, but my manager always says, because I'm in sales, and she always says, control the controllables. Control the controllables. Control what you can control. You can control your life. It is your life. There are decisions that you can make. Now, granted, things happen. Unforeseen occurrences, happen. But those are out of your control. Control what you can control. Control your thoughts. You can control your thoughts. Just because someone tells you that you're not worth it doesn't mean you have to tell yourself that you're not worth it. Just because someone doesn't believe in the idea that you have for yourself doesn't mean that it's not possible. I grew up in a household where saying I can't got you in trouble more than anything. You can do anything that you put your mind to. You can do anything as long as you believe it. If that means you have to say mantras to yourself, if that means that you have to write things on paper to look at it every day to remind yourself of what it is you're trying to accomplish, then do it. I struggle with it every day. I tell myself, why did you start this podcast? Why do you have a YouTube channel? No one's going to watch it. No one cares about what you have to say. And it's like, I have to stop and say, Shanice, why are you talking like that to yourself? Why? Why do you not have that belief in yourself that other people actually do have in you? So I had to start telling myself, you can do this, you got this. Stop worrying about what other people think. What other people think is not your concern. It's none of your business what other people think about you. People are going to talk about you good or bad. It's just how it works. That's how people are. That's not going to change. But never forget that you are whatever you profess yourself to be. It can be hard sometimes, especially when everything in your life seems to be falling apart, especially when everything in your life seems to be breaking down. It can be difficult. But that doesn't mean you have to give up, because things are always going to, get in your way. You're always going to face an obstacle. Just get through the obstacle. It may set you back, but if you keep fighting for what you believe belongs to you, you're going to get it within reason. I'm not saying, you see a man you want, he's in a full-blown relationship, you start fighting for that. No, we're talking about within reason, okay? You have a goal for yourself. Go for that goal. You want to write a book? Go write a book. One of my homegirls up and quit the job and is going full-fledged into her dreams. Sometimes you make those sacrifices, and even though it doesn't make sense to some people, it's not supposed to. When you have a strong belief system in yourself, you have a game plan about what you're going to do, you don't worry about the naysayers. And they may not mean anything by it, but it's not their job to understand your dreams. It's not their job to understand your purpose, because they're not going to. They're not supposed to. So, please, don't give up on yourself. Do not become tired. A 90-year-old woman just graduated from Winston-Salem State with her degree. If that's not motivation or encouragement, I don't know what is. She was a World War II vet. 90 years old. Do you know the kind of life she's lived and the things she's probably seen, the obstacles she's had to face? And people probably told her, you're too old. You can't do this. This is impossible for you to believe that this is going to happen. And guess what? She did not listen to it. You know why? Because for what? It was none of her business about what other people thought about her and her circumstances. Okay? It is not her business. It's none of our businesses about what people think about us. People are always going to think things about us. That's just life. It just happens. But we have to be able to have a belief system within ourselves. We have to be able to love and trust ourselves enough not to have to worry about what anyone else has to say. I want you guys to walk away with this. If you feel like your world is crumbling, if you feel like everything in your world has become chaotic, embrace it. Embrace the chaos. What do they tell you? They tell you that diamonds are made under pressure. Embrace the chaos. It's what's going to help you. It's what's going to make you. It's not what's going to break you unless you tell yourself that it will. So, you guys enjoy your Wednesday. Love who you are. Never forget who you are. Never give up on who you are. Because you are worth every sacrifice that you've ever made for yourself. Anything you've ever done for yourself, you are worth it. And don't allow anyone to tell you that you're not. People may not believe in your dream, but it's okay. You believe in your dream, and that's all that matters. Everyone else's belief in what is for you does not matter. Your belief in what's for you matters. Never forget that. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You are everything that you are supposed to be. Never forget that. You guys, be blessed and make this day a great day.